Further maths, practice paper set 4, calculator paper, question 7 onwards. Question 7. The sides of a canal are straight and parallel. R and S are 2 points on one side of the canal. T is a point on the other side of the canal. Show that ST is 32.97 meters to 4 significant figures. Okay, so I know this angle at the top here is 180 minus 79, which is 101 degrees. And now I can use the sine rule, so 40 over sin 101 equals ST over sin 54. So ST is equal to 40 sin 54 over sin 101, and from my calculator that is equal to 32.966, which is 32.97 to 4 SF. Okay, hence work out the width of the canal, marked with a W. Alright then, so I suppose I can draw the width in there. And this is 32.97. And we want to work out W, so that's the opposite, that's the hypotenuse, it will be sin. So it's sin 25 equals W over 32.97. W equals 32.97 sin 25 degrees. And from my calculator, that is 13.93 to 4 significant figures. I have used exact values. I didn't round 32.97 on my calculator, so that may differ slightly from your answer. Question 8. A pyramid has a square base ABCD of side 6 centimeters. The vertex A is directly above the center of the base X. VA is 10 centimeters. Work out the height of the pyramid. Alright, so we've got right angle triangles all over the place here. Let's first use ACD. So 6 squared plus 6 squared equals 72. So that AC is the square root of 72, or 6 root 2. Okay, then we've got XA. So XA is equal to 6 root 2 over 2, which is equal to 3 root 2. So I know this length now is 3 root 2. Then we've got this triangle here, which is VAX. This is 3 root 2. This is 10. And this is what we want to find, our height. So 10 squared minus 3 root 2 squared is equal to 100 minus 9 times 2 is 18, which is 82. Square root all that. So the square root of 82, which from my calculator is 9.05, 9.1 centimetres. It doesn't say anywhere what significant figures to give, so I'll give it to 2SF because that's the nearest millimetre in this case. The graph of y equals g of x is shown for the full domain of g of x. State the domain of g of x. Well, it starts at -2 and it ends at 4, so it is -2, x is greater than that or equal to it, and then it's less than or equal to 4. State the range of g of x, so this is the y values, so it looks like we're 5 down to -3. So -3 greater than or equal to g of x is less than or equal to 5. Use the graph to solve. G of x equals 1, so here's 1. So we've got a solution at 3 and a solution at -1.2. X equals 3 or -1.2. Work out the gradient of the graph from 2 to 4. So it starts at 5 and ends at -3, so it goes down 8 and along 2, so its gradient is -4. M equals -4. Question 10. M equals -2, 0, 0, -2. M represents a single transformation. Describe fully the transformation. Okay, well, I know that 2, 0, 0, 2 is an enlargement. Enlarge scale factor 2. So we'll assume, so it's an enlargement. Scale factor of -2. About centre 0, 0. Fn, question 11, Fn equals n squared plus n. Show that f of n plus 1, so the next term, minus Fn. Okay, so n plus 1 squared plus n plus 1 minus n squared plus n. So this is n squared plus 2n plus 1 plus n plus 1 minus n squared plus n. Okay, so we've got n squared minus n squared, they're just going to cancel out. That leaves me with 3n plus 2 minus an n, and that leaves me with 2n plus 2. Now, if you were paying attention, you'll notice that I added these brackets late. They were important because that negative had to apply to both parts. That's probably a mistake that you could have made. 11b. The nth term of a sequence is n squared plus n. Two consecutive terms have a difference of 32. So consecutive terms, the nth term and the n plus 1, those are consecutive terms. Have a difference of 32, just like up here. So we can use 2n plus 2 is equal to 32 2n equals 30, n equals 15, so it'll be the 15th and the 16th term. Okay.